Hi, I'm Steve, AD4XT, and welcome to Ham Radio Portable. If you enjoy operating portable, building antennas, then this channel's for you. Hit that like and subscribe button. Today, I'm going to build another wire antenna, one I've looked at for quite a while, the ZS6 BKW. I've got everything laid out on the table here, so let's get to building. Okay, I've got everything laid out on the table here, so let me just go over what we got here. Well, first thing is I pulled this off the internet. You can Google ZS6 BKW. There's all kinds of stuff. These plans are from 2017, and these are kind of the ones I'm going to follow. Also looked at a lot of other videos as well, and kind of got the best of all of them, but they're all pretty much the same. Wire, I have got 150 foot here, won't need that much, of 14 gauge stranded wire. I buy all my wire from DX Engineering. It's really good wire, strong, but it's real flexible. So I've used it for many years, and I keep going back to it. So I've got the wire, ladder line. Also picked that up from DX Engineering. I got 50 foot of that here, and it's good quality. It's stranded, it's not solid because I plan on taking it portable, probably to field day or winter field day, something like that. The whole idea behind this antenna was field day. So I've got the ladder line, and you need a center connector for it. And most dipoles I built my own center connector, and this right here I built out a PVC cap and a plug, and these are great. They're good and watertight and probably good for home use, but for portable they're kind of heavy, and I'm looking to drop some weight with this type of antenna, because when you flat top a dipole, this is extremely heavy and puts a lot of stress on the wire. So I found this on eBay. This is something someone here 3D printed, and it comes in 2 pieces. It's perfect. I was planning on cutting something out myself, but I said for the price I paid for this, I don't know if it was $6 or something like that, and it's notched out. This is where the ladder line comes up, you know, perfect for the 450 ohm ladder line. And then it comes with this little cap that goes over the top of it. So I said, wow, $6, I'm all in. And I'll show a photo of where I got it from. From there, at the bottom, they recommend a like coiling up a choke balun, but what I'm gonna do is I've got this LDG balun, a 1-to-1 current balun, and I plan on using this. Have not even used it yet, and the ladder line will come down to this and then run coax to the radio from there. Maybe not so much coax. And we've got coax and all the connectors here, so let's start stretching out some wire. Look how nice this DX Engineering wire just lays out. I took it right out of the package. I've got a straight driveway, and it just lays down flat. I mean, right out of the package. You won't go to a big box store and pull off one of those small rolls and it lay down like that. That's number one reason I use it. Easy to work with. Okay, we're looking for 46 foot and 8 inches. I'm going to pull it tight right there, 46.8. And I'll make my little measurement right there. Let's go pull the second one. Okay, got the second wire pulled here. We'll mark it at 46.8 just like the first one. Going to the inside. And both of them are marked, and we'll add a little extra for tuning if we need it. I've got the ladder line all laid out on the driveway here. Let's go down to the other end and make the mark. 39 foot 3 inches. Okay, got it all stretched out tight here. Let's measure 39 foot 3 inches. Put it to the inside right there. That's where we'll make the cut. All right, let's go ahead and solder one of these ring connectors. I like to use a little bit of flux there. Let's see if we can get this. That looks pretty good. Had to do a little bit of adjusting on the ladder line. I'll show you. Let's get the other connector on there. See if we can get some toner in there to do its trick. Yeah, buddy. That should do it for this. Okay, I've got the ring connectors soldered on pretty well, and had to do a little figuring here. This thing here has 2 notches for the ladder line to go into the windows. It's like that. It notches down really good in 2 places. But the way they put these 2 holes here for the connections so close, I wished he would have spaced them out a little bit more. I may even email him about that. It made things kind of tight, and what happened was I had to actually lost the top part of my window to make these line up with the holes. But I don't think that will be a big problem once the cover goes on and I get it situated and the bolts go through the holes. I don't think that's going to be a problem. I think strength-wise it's going to be fine. So let's solder up the elements, and we'll be one step closer. I have enjoyed these strippers here. These are nice. A little bit pricey, but it saves a lot of time. Right. All right, that should do it for the element ends. And I even remembered the heat shrink. Let's get the stuff. Yeah. All right. These two holes in the T are quite small. Now you can't just run a metal screw down through in between ladder line. You can't have any metal in between the middle of the two wires. So my idea is to put like a nylon nut and bolt through there, and I couldn't find any at the big box store, so I think what I'm going to do is use a couple small wire ties. I think I can go around like that and fasten them off temporarily, and if I have to order some nylon, or I know go to Fastenal or somewhere and actually find what I need. But let me get them bolted in, and we'll be finished with the top end. Yeah, and I can get two of them in there, so that's good. Small ones aren't that strong. Yeah, we'll do both of them just like that. There we go. The top half of the center connector is finished. We got it all zip tied. You know how zip ties go. You put them on something and you say you're going to come back later. Well, I don't know. All right, let's work our way down to the other end of this ladder line. Okay, another thing I've run into with this Ballon, the way it works, the way you put your wire in it is they have a hole bored inside of it, if you can see that, and they're not actually even straight, and these caps don't come off. So I think what I'm going to do is take me two more ring terminals and then I'll clip them where I can just kind of hook them in there. I think that's going to be the way I'm going. Okay, I've got these notched out and should go on there. All right, that should work quite nice. Well, okay, here it is, all built, ready to go. With the Ballon, we'll hook that on there when we test. It's time to go test, but my backyard's not big enough. I gotta find somewhere to stretch this thing out. And I've got a little schoolyard up the street, and it's Sunday, so nothing's going on. So let's head up and test this thing out. Okay, I'm out here at my little test area up the street. Got a big pine here, And you can kind of follow the wire over to the top of that pine. The center of it's right here. And it's off the ground about 5 or 6 foot. Okay, I've had the analyzer out here tuning on the wires, and I've got it dialed in pretty good. 40 is good. 20 is good. Rather 17 meters is good. And 10's a little bit high. Higher in the band would need to be tuned. But 80 is awful. There's not even a good dip. The lowest dip is 3.7 on SWR, and that's way low in the band area. So got to do some more checking. Okay, I put the entire antenna on the scale, and it is a little bit over 3 pounds, about 3 1/3, not quite 3 1/2. So that's not bad for as much wire that you've got here. Okay, some final thoughts on the ZS6 BKW antenna. Well, I spent pretty good length of time up at the schoolyard tuning it, and yeah, I've got a whole little notebook there to prove that. Made about 5 adjustments on it. I think it's a keeper. I'll just go over the results that I got on 40 meters. I put everything in the middle of the sideband area. On 40 meters, got the SWR in the middle down to 1.3. 20 meters, 1.2 in the middle of the sideband area. 17 meters is good, 1.45. 10 meters, a little bit higher in the band where the dip was, so down low is looking at about 2.7, so that's manageable. And on 80 meters, it's the dip's very low in the band, and around 3.54, and the SWR was 3.7. So I think that's what these antennas do so far as 80 meters. As far as tuning it, I made 5 adjustments, and I ended up taking 25 inches off of each element, and I thought that was quite a bit, but that's what brought everything into check. So would I recommend this antenna? Yes, I would. Is it better than a G5 RV? Absolutely. I mean, without a tuner, you've got multiple bands here. And one thing I like about it is it's kind of lightweight when you're using the ladder line to go to your center connector, especially when you're trying to flat top a dipole. It's a lot lighter on the antenna. It's easier to pull up. I know at field day we use a lot of LMR 400, and that stuff is heavy, and you go pulling that up with a long length of wire, something's going to break. So that part of it I do like, and hey, I think it's a good antenna, and we're going to play with it a little bit more. I'm going to save this antenna for winter field day and field day. Use it with my club. You need a good bit of space to put this antenna up, I will say that. My schoolyard was a little bit, the 2 trees were almost too close, but anyways, we got it done. So hey, if you enjoyed the video, give it a like and a subscribe. I appreciate it. Kind of lets me know that I'm doing the right thing, and appreciate everybody watching. 73, everybody. Okay, some final thought